Okay, so one of the million videos of Yamaha baritone saxophones, probably one of the best saxophones in the world. This one is the YBS-41II, Series 2. So this was basically in Japan, it's the 41, over here it's the 52. So the 52 has been around for 100 years. And the 52 is now the 480, I think now. The numbers are just astonishing and crazy. So this is the 34 Roman numeral 2. The only main difference I can see is they kind of spiff things up a little bit, and they put a gold lacquer on it instead of a clear, so it looks a little cooler. What's cool on the ones from Japan, you get the foot peg attachment, so you can just put a foot peg on there, put it on the floor between your legs, and it takes all the weight off the horn. You can play all night without any strain on your neck, like right now it is. Anyhow, pretty painful. So I usually use the harness, but where this is going to be a quickie. If you want to know all the little tiny details, go to my other YBS-41 Series 2s. I think I've had 3 or 4 of them. I just got 2 of them in, and they're both in really similar shape. They all seem to have like a little corrosion right on the touches, right where you play. I don't know what they're having for breakfast over there, but I've buffed them out and re-lacquered them so they look real pretty. And they've got little scuffs on the guards, which I'm going to take off and buff out and make them look pretty. But the pads look like brand new. It looks like it's been played very little. No major dents, just a couple little bumps and the usual scratches on the back side. A lot of these scratches are from crazy, stupid people that don't keep the padding on their baritone sax stands. And they're running that thing in and out 10,000 times. Without the proper padding on the bari sax stands. So, but you can see on the bottom it's real nice and straight. That receiver actually saves the bottom end quite a bit because it hits here first, and you got tons and tons of brass before it even hits the body. So you can see it's really straight. I mean, pretty much exceptional condition. So they always get all the scratches here, and they're usually banged up. I just did one for a school, and it's just solid dents all the way down. It looks like, you know, it was on a golf course or something. And then again, the bells are always pushed in. This one's not too bad. Just got some scratches on it here. The other place they get it is right here. And again, this one's nice and clean, again with just some minor scratches on it. So again, for the 100th time, you can just play the low C and go right to the A without using your little finger. And then you go from like the C sharp right down to the A. Try doing that on anybody else's bari, and it's near impossible. Most of them can't do it. Almost all of them you have to push down the B flat first before you go to the A. So I'm playing a lot of tunes where I'm playing the G sharp with the C sharp key, because I'm going from G sharp to C sharp to A. So you can play the G sharp with the C sharp key here, instead of here, you play the G sharp here. So you can go from the G sharp, you can hit any of the keys over here and play G sharp. So I'm playing the G sharp with the C sharp key, and I go from the G sharp right to the C sharp, and then right to the low A, which is pretty cool. And again, most of the horns, they're so far of an adjustment, or they just don't have the adjustments to do it. So anyhow. So again, exactly the same key work as the 62 minus the high F sharp key, which is, I mean, again, I just did a school one with a high F sharp key on the other models, goes all the way up the back, sticks out about an inch farther than the rest of the key, goes all the way to the top, and that's the first post that gets busted off. And this one had a support halfway off, and that got busted off, so that had to be repaired. Where on the Yamaha, when you do have the high F sharp, it goes underneath the keys, down the back side, up the front side, around here, all out of the way, and you just touch it and the F sharp opens. But all you have to do is just hit the side B flat key, that weight, all that mechanism, and you can just do it so easy. It's basically the first altissimo note on this regular low A bari. So it's just crazy to have it, and it's just always in the way. And of course, again, the best low A mechanism. All the other guys take a little skinny arm and go all the way over the top to the A. It's got to close all the bell keys. Again, with the Yamaha, it goes underneath all the key guards, two really big fat levers going under there, one adjustable, one to the A, one to the B flat. And you're basically cutting that torque in half. And a huge oversized A key. I've had some of the Chinese horns where you hit the A key and it just bends and bends until it hits the body. And this one, you just touch it. And again, the key is just monstrous. You can see the A key here. And you don't even see the low A mechanism because it goes underneath all the keys instead of sticking above with one little skinny arm, having to do all that work. People actually prefer the sound of the 52. It's a little louder horn. The 62 is, of course, a little richer because it has a different metal in the body. And I also have a 62 if you want to go that way. I have a beautiful 62 that I've been playing here and there. So, but again, this is the same as the 52 or the new 480, but they use different numbers in Japan. I get them straight from Japan. Just got two of them in. The cases, original cases, are in beautiful shape. I mean, some of the cases come in just absolutely destroyed. So try playing subtone on any other bari right down to that A and starting right on it. So before I forget, this is 125.85. And again, there's been so many of them in and out here. 125.85 is the serial number on this one. Retails about $8,000 on it, so it's just crazy. And my price is almost half of that. And you get a little shipping depending on where you're at, but no sales tax. And you know, I prefer not to sell them on eBay and stuff. Their fees are just absolutely crazy. So, but sometimes I have to, you know, if nobody else wants them. So we're going to play a little tune, just for my enjoyment here. And why don't we have any noise? There we go. Ah, come on. I hate this. Stupid this computer. Let's go back. Okay, let's play the head. Where's the head? Wow, that was fast. Too fast for me. High F sharp. But man, everything's right under your fingers. The palm keys stick right into your hand. I've had some of the old horns where the keys are way up here and way down here and way around here. It just fits right into your hand. Absolutely no problem. Again, same thing with the low C sharp. They give you low C. They give you little flips on the keys, and they're just exactly where your finger wants them to be. Your chromatic F sharp's got a big right angle on it instead of a little button. You got a big old huge touch on it. Right from the C sharp down to the A. From the C to the A. Anyhow, again, I was trying to keep it short, but it's pretty tough. So, Yamaha YBS-41 Series 2, Roman numeral 2. Not EX, but Roman numeral 2. Serial number 12585. Check it on the page, www.stevegraysaxes.com. STVEGRAY Saxes, plural.com. Okay, gotta go. Got on to the next one. Again, I have two of them. So if you're local, you can come and try them and have your pick of the pair. So, and if you want the 62, got the 62. I've got a Yanagisawa, one of the early Yanagisawas. That's a Mark 6 copy. They're really, really popular. And again, for almost half the price of this one. So, anyhow, that one's on the road to me. So, anyhow, gotta go.